The history of the San Jose Church is a great story, and it started about 60 years ago with a lot of people from our congregation who dug deep into their pockets to be very resourceful, to be joyful about it, and helped establish the first part of this building that we enjoy today. And since then, a lot of people have been able to be a part of this congregation and beyond in Achuapa, Nicaragua, South Africa. It's amazing to see what happens in the lives of people when faith moves.
God brought us here about 20 years ago, our family. And during those 20 years, we've had many opportunities to experience the love of the people here. Our youngest son, Aaron, was baptized here. We've had 2 out of our 3 grandchildren born here. And most recently, our son-in-law was involved in a terrible car accident. He was in a coma for 2 months, and they didn't expect him to live. They gave us terrible news, the worst, that if he did live, he would probably be in a vegetative state for the rest of his life. Through all of these highs and lows in our life, though, the congregation, the people here have been wonderful. They've been right by our side through everything, sharing in our joys and in our sorrows, praying fervently for healing, strength, and comfort. They actually called for a special night of prayer, inviting everyone to come to the building here who wanted to pray, and it was a beautiful turnout of a lot of people, and they prayed for healing for Brandon and for comfort and peace for us, and we felt it. We felt the peace. We felt strength through the days that were horrible, terrible days, but we had strength to get through that, and I know that it was because of the prayers of the people here. Needless to say, God healed Brandon, and he was cleared actually this week to go back to work. So it's wonderful news, a testimony to what our God can do. We do serve a mighty God. I believe that God is involved in our lives through everything. He loves us unconditionally, and I believe that the church here believes that, and that's what makes San Jose a home for us.
San Jose has always been a very serving church, and now we see that service mixed with an expressing love. Love's always been there, but I am very pleased to see the way people are able to express their love to one another. Honestly, for me, that's the most important quality that San Jose could exhibit, that we would display our love for one another as we show our love for God in our worship services. It's a joy to have children at San Jose, and we look forward to just watching them grow up and learning about God and teaching us someday. Yeah, the church is a resting place too. Wednesdays during the week, it is just so busy. You get caught up in activities that just wear you down. And for me, it's refreshing to come and to be around people on Wednesdays, Wednesday nights that are also striving to know the Lord, and just picks me up, gives me energy for the rest of the week. I feel like it's almost like an oasis, so I appreciate that too.
This is a Church of Christ that I feel the presence of love abundantly, more than I probably ever have, and that's incredible. And I think that was something that God showed to us at a strong moment. He's also revealed key people at San Jose that I love, that I think are encouraging people for everyone. And I think that's amazing about God, is that within a church that you're at, there's special people specifically for you, to lift you up and edify you, to encourage you, to stretch you, to walk in. I've definitely been stretched this year, and San Jose has been a part of it. It's been amazing to see the church grow in small areas, just the young adults, seeing that group grow from 3, 4, 5 to about 18. We have 2 softball teams now. That speaks loud. So San Jose has been very influential. I'm excited to see what God has in store for us. I just pray that we all yield to God and let that flow.
And we have sweet elders, we have sweet people here. And when I call them and ask them for prayer, they pray. I feel the prayers.
As a military family, we have moved around a whole lot. And at the top of our list of priorities of things to do was always to find a church home. It was no different when we moved to Jacksonville, Florida. For me personally, I wanted to be in a place that not only was scripturally sound, but also a place that loved, because at that time, that's what I really, really needed. I'll never forget the first time that we visited the church at San Jose. I remember our family just being overwhelmed with welcome, and it was a sincere, genuine welcome. We felt that people really were excited for us to be here. We felt that people really wanted us to be here, and that was so attractive to me. So we kept coming back, and we came back again and again, and we never left.
So whose story will be next? We're engaged in a campaign that is going to help us keep these facilities structurally sound, aesthetically welcoming to everyone, and most important, to be able to grow in the future. That's why we're partnering with our brothers and sisters in Achuapa, Nicaragua, to build their building there. And we're going to meet people coming through this building for the first time at this location. It's about advancing our mission of sharing the grace and truth of Jesus Christ with all who are seeking Him. Faith moves.